cover the screen with my hand. It's not working.
All right. So Elon Musk, second richest person in the world, billionaire, posted this on Twitter.
Oh my gosh.
Me trying
I'm
to
getting
live a
kinda
no
hot
more
over
productive
here.
life, and Bitcoin
And
is
Tesla went up
temptation.
500%.
Then Michael Saylor said, if you want to do your shareholders a $100 billion favor, convert the Tesla balance sheet from USD to Bitcoin. Then Elon Musk says, are such large transactions possible? Then he's trying to slide into the DMs of Elon.
Yeah.
I mean, so what would you guys think would happen to, I guess it's kind of speaks for itself, if Elon Musk put Bitcoin on Tesla's balance sheet?
Well, the number one thing would be, Elon, if you're listening, if you can sign up for under my OTC link to buy Bitcoin, it's cb.bitcoin or .bitboy.live, cb. That's Caleb and Brown. Thank you, Elon. I will be very rich. Thank you.
I think Elon, if he's going to get the amount of Bitcoin that he wants, he's going to have to buy Saylor's company. When this whole thing with Saylor started, somebody said, it'll be easier to buy a company that holds a bunch of Bitcoin than it will be to actually buy the Bitcoin. So I think, Musk is upset because Saylor has turned himself into like the Steve Jobs on Twitter, except instead of talking at the iPhone release, twice a year, Saylor just took over the whole narrative. Like no one's listening to Elon because they're all listening to Saylor.
He's organizing a Bitcoin pump and dump. Does nobody see this?
I mean, so for perspective, Tesla is $660 billion market cap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bitcoin is
500.
And he's going to need something to justify that market cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think,
Bill, I mean, like when a company puts money in the treasury, is it typically like what, 5-10%? How much do you know how much MicroStrategy?
I don't think there's a set percentage that they hold in cash. Okay. What matters is how many different currencies they hold, right? In other words, they'll hold, they may hold whatever currency gives them the highest yield on a deposit. This segues back into our first conversation that, Bitcoin is becoming so big. It's not just a currency. It's now collateral.
Yeah, and all these companies now are talking about their Bitcoin strategy.
Yep.
And like I said, each company is buying up 1/1000th of the total Bitcoin. And there's 630,000 publicly traded companies in the world. Like, do you realize what fraction of actual companies can do this? And then there goes all the Bitcoin.
Right.
Well, they say,
and then the game becomes, okay, I've got Bitcoin on my balance sheet. Now what kind of return can I get on it? Yeah. And I think the case for altcoins is that once this Bitcoin starts to enter the DeFi system, because folks, you can't put it in the bank, you can't deposit it at the Fed.
Yes, you can. You can put it in Celsius wallet. That's better than a bank. Gets you 6% on your Bitcoin. Return in Bitcoin.
Well, it'll make its way into the DeFi system. And, you'll have Ethereum as the main DeFi highway, and you'll have other DeFi highways, whether it's Cardano or Polkadot or whichever, but you're probably going to need more than one highway. And like I said, that's the case for ETH. When all this Bitcoin goes from being currency to collateral at the institutional level, the DeFi system is just going to explode.
And what does that look like?
Well, I mean,
thanks, big boy.
I mean, there's an underappreciated. This is just one example. There's an underappreciated currency coin, REN, right? It's like a toll system between, like, say, Ethereum and Polkadot, right? So whatever coins benefit from transit back and forth. I mean, obviously, Aave for all the lending and speculation. Yearn, the big blue chips, right? And then there's like Uni and Don't Laugh Sushi, right? Mm-hmm. People are going to want to stake with reputable groups. Now I realize that saying sushi is a reputable group or Uni is a reputable group, but nobody thought that Bitcoin was going to be royalty. I mean, the Bitcoin maximalists are going to have to drop the flip-flops and go to Brooks Brothers for the corporate holiday parties. So if you fast forward it a year, DeFi, Ethereum, as BitBoy said, is household word.
Yeah.
I mean, with negative rates, do you realize right now there's so much money being printed that Greece, which was insolvent 10 years ago and almost took the world down, you now have to pay Greece to hold your money. Greek debt is negative yield. Last I checked.
Yeah, there's trillions of dollars of negative interest assets out there.
So if you can go into the DeFi system and get, you know,
Dude, on Celsius, you can get 22% on some of the altcoins there.
Like they're coming. I'm calling it crypto happy. I mean, Novogratz I saw online just got a tattoo of the moon on his sleeve.
Carl?
I saw that too on his IG. He posted he was going to a tattoo parlor. So he actually had a tattoo today.
I saw it. I saw it in a hedge fund chat room. Novogratz with a blue mask with his moon tattoo on his arm. So either he put out the tattoo and sold everything, which I doubt, or he's gonna buy gold and DeFi.
Wait, so
Does he
it's a
have
moon
his
tattoo,
private key installed in the tattoo? That's the question. Someone may want to
pretty
go
dumb.
pick that up.
Maybe
Just
if he
cut his
had like
arm
a XRP tattoo or something, then that will be something in crypto.
I